It is time to find the fire exit, folks, because the Kardashian drama just got dialed up all the way to 11. After months of whispers and rumors, it seems like Kourtney and Kim's sibling rivalry is finally boiling over, and things are getting real nasty. Now, you may remember Kourtney's extravagant Italian wedding to rocker beau Travis Barker last year. The whole thing was a total spectacle, complete with Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana design outfits and a televised special on Hulu. But apparently, beneath all that glitz and glamour, there were two Kardashian sisters going to war. Let's turn back time a few months to September 2022 when Kim stepped out as the face of Dolce & Gabbana. While most of us would be thrilled to see our sister rocking a brand we love, Kourtney was reportedly less than pleased. And now, in the upcoming season of The Kardashians, the tension between the two siblings is reaching a tipping point. In the trailer, we see Kourtney dropping bombshells left and right, accusing Kim of using her wedding as a business opportunity because of her collaboration with Dolce & Gabbana, leaving her feeling like her special day had been stripped from her. Meanwhile, Kim seemed genuinely confused as to why her sister was so upset, insisting that she was nothing but respectful and mindful of Kourtney's wishes. So what's really going on here? Is this just a simple misunderstanding, or is there something deeper at play? Allow us to pull back the curtain for you. Without a doubt, one of the most infamous and significant moments in Kardashian history is the physical fight that unfolded between Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian in a 2020 episode of their e-reality show. You could be forgiven for thinking that was the start of their feud, but what if I told you that that was just the culmination of bad blood that had existed between them for years? Tension had been bubbling between the two sisters since 2017, when Kourtney drastically reduced how much time she spent filming for Keeping Up with the Kardashians in order to spend more time with her children. This decision followed years of Kourtney showcasing some of the most intimate parts of her life on the series, including her rocky relationship with Scott Disick and giving birth to her first child on air. Kim did not take Kourtney's decision to step away from the cameras lightly and would regularly accuse her of having a bad work ethic. Things came to a head after their sister Kylie Jenner bailed on a work commitment due to sickness, and Kim commented that their mom, Kris Jenner, is used to her and Khloe Kardashian going to work on their deathbeds. Kourtney took offense to Kim, not including her in this, and went absolutely ballistic, swearing her head off at her younger sister, accusing her of having narratives in her head and acting like she was the only one that worked hard. Kourtney said it would be completely fine if she didn't want to work and instead be a stay-at-home mom, something that Kim doesn't agree with at all. This resulted in a very messy physical fight between the pair that Khloe desperately tried to break up. Kourtney cried at the end of filming and called working with her sisters torture. After the cancellation of Keeping Up the following year, Kourtney revealed that she had been exposed to a toxic environment, but she seemed to have recovered by the time the family landed their new series, The Kardashians, on Hulu. However, the drama was clearly not over as the second season continued. Fans were shocked to hear Kim make some shady comments about her older sister in the season 2 finale. She was told to walk comfortably like she were at home, as she tried to calm her nerves before walking the Balenciaga runway at Paris Fashion Week. "Home with Kendall, not at home with, Kourtney," Kim replied, laughing at the insinuation that Kourtney would not make a good model. Earlier in the episode, Kim had mocked Kourtney's posture by imitating her hunching her back and slouching. When Kim took some unwarranted shots at Kourtney's runway walk, viewers were quick to notice, and one fan commented at the time, she was feeling insecure about her walk, so she needed to make someone else look bad, and her scapegoat is always Kourt. You know, the sister who is actually living her best life right now. Grow up, Kim. But that was just the beginning of this Hollywood showdown. It turns out there have been hints of unrest between the sisters for a while now, with Kourtney throwing some subtle shade at Kim's work ethic back in September. When a fan claimed that Kim has always been the hardest worker of the two, Kourtney fired back with, "Working will never be my top priority. My kids and husband will always be." and I am not apologizing for being me. Ouch! It seems like the remark hit a nerve with Kim, and honestly, I can't say she didn't deserve it a little at that point. The bubbling cauldron of tension that was the Kardashian sisters continued to simmer when Kourtney appeared to drag Kim over her Met Gala prep last year. While Kim was on a rigorous diet and exercise regime to fit into Marilyn Monroe's dress, Kourtney was living it up in Italy with her now husband, Travis Barker. "We've been eating pasta and drinking cappuccinos. I think it's the opposite of anyone's Met prep," she boasted. And it seems like Kourtney's absence from Kim's big moment at Milan Fashion Week following that didn't go unnoticed either. Speaking on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast, Kourtney reflected on feeling ganged up on by Kim and Khloe during their years filming for Keeping Up. "I just felt like they really bonded, like they were going through the same things. And then I felt like that's when I was unhappy with the show, particularly because of them two kind of ganging up," she spilled. But while Kourtney insists that she has a good relationship with her sisters now, sources close to the family have confirmed the speculated feud. According to an insider who spilled the tea to the Sun US in January of this year, Kim and Kourtney are always feuding with each other. They're always at each other's throats. Ooh boy. And now, the release of Kourtney and Travis's wedding special of the Kardashians has added even more fuel to the fire. The bonus episode, called Till Death Do Us Part, features a ton of previously unseen behind-the-scenes footage from the couple's 3 weddings. For their wedding, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker had the king of rock and roll himself, or at least an Elvis impersonator, officiate in a wild, drunken Vegas ceremony. A short time later, in a Santa Barbara courthouse with only a few witnesses, they finally made the whole thing legal. But the main event was the stunning celebration in Portofino, Italy, where the couple and their family and friends enjoyed a weekend of festivities that culminated in a lavish wedding reception in a medieval castle. But it was when Kourtney's sister, Kim Kardashian, jetted into Italy for the nuptials that the guillotine really dropped. After Kourtney enthusiastically greeted Kim's daughter North while ignoring Kim herself, the TikTok user @AwkwardMomentCentral detailed every awkward moment between the sisters. Later, when Kim tried to give Kourtney some sisterly advice on how to walk down the aisle, Kourtney cut her off mid-sentence, saying, "So you're saying walk slow." The situation deteriorated rapidly from there. Kourtney avoided physically touching her sister Kim as they posed for an awkward family photo. Kourtney appeared to be paying more attention to Travis and his son than to her sister's heartfelt words during Kim's speech at the reception. Fans of the family were quick to speculate that there must be more to the feud than meets the eye, especially since Travis has previously admitted to having a crush on Kim. He even took her on dates and hired her to model for his clothing line. But he insists that they never got physical and that he was always a perfect gentleman around her. Despite the drama, Kourtney and Travis seem to be enjoying their honeymoon phase with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. If there's any drama to come, well, you know where to find the latest updates on it now. So let us know what you think of the whole feud in the comments. Is Kourtney in the right, or is Kim right to be baffled? Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for the latest and quickest.